MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Alex Cobb is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Mookie Betts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Cobb into the windup. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Skied into straightaway right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, you're thinking that you might be able to score runs today in this ballpark and against this pitcher. So you need to get on top and then just don't let that foot off the pedal. Keep it going because no lead is safe here.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And with that, we'll take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Adam Jones, the center fielder out of Morris High School in San Diego. He's got multiple gold gloves to his name. Very, very athletic. In fact, maybe the most athletic center fielder in all of baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Andrew Benedict started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Matt, Darryl, he can have that moving strike zone at times. He calls a pretty good game.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, this was a pretty good battle for a while there, but at the plate, you're just waiting for that one mistake. The more pitches you can foul off, the more likely you're going to eventually get a hanger. And that's just what he got.
J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Racing back the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The Red Sox are on the board. Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he just hasn't been able to get anyone out. Hitters are hitting over 300 against him this year. We'll see if something changes in this one.
Tim Beckham is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Number 67 will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. We'll jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Mitch Moreland will get his first chance here. 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Cobb's ready. Here comes the pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line, and he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Moreland around first on his way for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. Once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw in the second and leg out a double.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Tap foul at home plate. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Down the third baseline. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Number 13 will stand in for the first time. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
Number 13.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Jones back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The 2-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. Adam Jones will stand in trying to keep that hitting streak alive. You see what he's done over the past 9 ball games. We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3.
Leading off for Boston,
Sandy
catcher,
Leon
number
steps
3.
in here to start out their half of the third.
Leon.
Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
How about it?
Mookie Betts. You got a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it. And we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Cobb comes set. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And this one gets away. But fortunately here, no advance. Here comes the payoff pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Jones going back at the track, the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he served up here in the first few innings. You bet there's a bit of concern over there in that dugout.
Brock Holt is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Left fielder, Andrew Benedict.
At the plate, Andrew Benedict. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It was a breaking ball away that he got out in front and just pulled it. I don't think that's necessarily the best approach for that pitch, but he got a good piece of it anyway.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. A bare-handed pickup. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, love it.
So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll head now. Jonathan Villar We'll dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. We'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Number 34 steps in now. Number 67 stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mitch Moreland is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Mookie Betts will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Here's Brock Holt now as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. From a knee, he throws him out. A remarkable play there to retire the side. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Number 67 will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Jonathan Villar will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Benedict will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter,
Number 34 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
And it's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do. You have to have a short memory out there. But you're right. He's pitching with a lot more confidence in this outing.
Little dribbler back at him. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning. Darren O'Day will be summoned from the bullpen now. He'll take over to start inning number 8.
56.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Mookie Betts is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning.
Mookie Betts.
And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Here's the 0-1. Lined back over second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
The batter,
Brock Holt,
second baseman.
struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's through. A base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-2 game.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. The pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Andrew Benedict stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Richard racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox. Joey Richard will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long.
Attention, please.
I think part of
Now
it
pitching
is that
for
he
Boston,
got himself a
number
nice
35,
lead early on, and
Stephen
that's allowed him to
Wright.
not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Stephen Wright will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a rather easy first out.
The batter, number 1.
Moving closer
shortstop,
towards our conclusion
Tim
now.
Beckham.
8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. First offering on its way. Tim Beckham is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it.
Number
He checked
67.
his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called 3rd strike.
Number 67 will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Gloved by Bogaerts. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still 8-2. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the 9th in this one.
Your
Miguel
attention,
Castro
please.
will come on now in a
pitching for the
mop-up role
Orioles,
as he'll just try and
number
keep this
50,
deficit from growing any larger.
Castro.
Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He drew a walk his first time up. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Grounded to short. Beckham is right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And this is a guy who's going to give up his share of hits. But that's because he just says, hey, go ahead. Here's my best stuff. Try to hit it. He's got such good stuff that most times when guys do hit it, they'll put it on the ground right at somebody.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
And when things are going well, these are the little things that just seem to start going your way. Nothing too amazing here, but this winds up an infield single, and the breaks just keep going their way.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now. Number 13 stands in.
Number 13.
Bounce to first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. Striding in to start the ninth, Cisco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And on one pitch, he's retired.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Adam Jones is at the plate as he watches ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Chopped foul right at home plate. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
And that's the importance of having a good curveball. Well, after the breaking pitch for strike two, he just got caught flat-footed here, and he couldn't catch up.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in game one.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.